Hi, welcome back to my crochet videos. Today I'm going to, for this vlog, we're going to talk about projects we finished. Oh, I put it away. But talk projects that I still need to finish. I only have 6 technically. So I'm so excited. I am dwindling those down. But I will show you a couple things I'm working on. Now, this yarn is from Hobby Lobby and it's their bees one. Oh, let me get my label. Yarn bee. Hopefully that's not backwards because it's showing that it's backwards for me. But I made a granny square blanket. I'm finding I really love those because they work up fast. I feel like I get it done faster because it's a bunch of small parts that you just put together instead of like slowly going big and big and big. So I'm loving granny square blankies. This one color is like a pinkish color. Can you see that very well? I'm sorry, I know my lighting's not the best down here. It's called Nude Peach. It's a 9mm hook. It is extremely soft. I was in love with how soft it was. And the yarn, it almost looks, let me see if I can get it closer up. Almost looks, oh, it's really hard to focus. It's almost like a braided type of yarn. It's just so, it's so soft and it's so snuggly. I love it so much that I'm going to start making my stuffies out of this one. What's the weight? It's 303 yards. It's a 6. You can't put it in the dryer, but you can wash it on delicate. So, bonus, right? But I definitely want to, oh, that kind of sucks for a blanket though. Oh well, I have already made it. I'm not planning on doing any more blankets with this yarn because this yarn would be perfect for my stuffies that I showed you guys, like the bunny. It would be perfect for that because it's thin and it's soft and it's so snuggly. So I cannot wait to make some stuffed animals. And I have 1.5 of these, a gray and then a tan, but I might use the other tan, or not tan, but cream off-white color for the blanket because I'm just going to mattress stitch, or is that right? Where you can't see the color. So yeah, here's all the colors in the granny squares. So this one's gonna be kind of like, it's just gonna be random. There's not gonna be really any pattern to it. So there's gonna be a bunch of small pink ones. Oh, this yarn is just so soft. I'm in love with this yarn. Oh, I can't wait to make stuffed animals out of it. I have to go buy more to make stuffed animals, but they would be amazing. But here's the, I'm gonna do 3 large pink, and here's this cream color. So I have a bunch of small ones that I'm gonna put together, and then 2, oh, I need 1 more cream. I just realized maybe I'll bust that out in this video. Yeah, I think I will. But so yeah, I need 1 more cream. Now that I look at that, oh, I just hit the table again. Yeah, I need 1 more cream, so I will do that for part of our video. You can watch me crochet that. And then here's the gray. It's like a smoky charcoal gray color. I don't have the name, but I love this gray too. This would be really nice as like an elephant. Oh, it might be a little dark for an elephant. I don't know, but oh yeah, this yarn is so soft. And even like letting it sit, I notice sometimes the yarn can either get softer or it gets like this dryness texture to it, and I don't like that dry feeling of the yarn. So yeah, there's that. And while I talk, catch you guys up on everything that I'm doing. I will finish this last big tan one cream. I think I did 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. And I gotta find the crochet hook size. Let me see. What color is this? Oh, this one is called coconut. So, yeah, I would say coconut is definitely whiter than that, but still super pretty. And let's see. Oh yeah, it uses a 9. What am I thinking? Okay, so let me find my millimeter hook. 8, 10, 7. I really just need to stick these out somewhere nice. I don't think I have anything that is like that. All my scissors are upstairs. Ooh, that's a bummer. Okay, you know what I might actually do this weekend is find a really cute mug. Oh my gosh, my hook is really annoying. To put these in. Yeah. Because originally I had them like in a pencil case because I was moving all over the house with them, but now I'm trying to designate one area for crocheting. And if I want to crochet in a different area, I just take that project with me and then bring it back down. So I'm not having like, I still have hooks everywhere and yarn. But yeah, I just won't have to carry the whole thing with me, just one hook instead of all the hooks. So let me see. I don't have anything right now, which is kind of a bummer. So I'll just put them back in the pencil case, I guess, until I can find something. Oh, and I was at my office and I bought this candle and I only lit it once. It smells like summer. It's called Red Sand Shores. Yeah, this is a nice candle. It smells fantastic. So I'm going to, hopefully I have a lighter somewhere in my drawers. I should, which I don't. Okay, well then I guess I won't light the candle. That's a bummer. Alrighty, well I guess I won't light the candle, never mind. Unless I have one up here. Nope, okay. Oops, never mind. So, back to projects I was finishing this week. I finished my scarf. You can check out my Instagram, Nicole Carey Art. So I finished that, and that is going to be posted on Etsy soon. And then I also am getting closer to being done with my Halloween blanket. If you want to know what those colors are, go check out my Instagram. They're definitely there. I have it upstairs, so I don't have it on me because that's like what I work when I'm sitting in bed watching movies. So yeah, that is being done, getting close. I just have 14 skulls, 14 bats, and a couple more granny squares, and then I need to sew it all together. So yeah, you know, all that fun stuff. But my baby blanket that I was working on in the last video, the last vlog, is almost done. I'm so close, and I just gotta make the baby hat, which I have the knitting machine for, so I just gotta whip it up and get it done real fast, and I'm hoping I can post that one on Etsy as well. If you don't know my Etsy account, it's You Bet Giraffes, so go check that out. Yeah, let's close up this granny square. Is this light Is that better? Here, let's zoom in a little bit too. There we go. I didn't even realize that was that far. Is that light still there? Oh yeah, it's definitely still there. Okay, let's slip stitch this into the third chain. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, so what do you guys like to do when you're crocheting? Comment below. I always like to know what other people like to do. I either watch TV or watch YouTube. Sometimes when I'm not in a movie phase, I listen to music. I've done audiobooks. The books I was reading was The Court of Roses, and I was unsure about it. Thought I'd give it a try anyways. It's free when you use Spotify. If you get their like family plan, their more like upgraded plan. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't even in the camera. So it's free, so many hours, and so I was listening to that, and I ended up really liking it. It was a good book. And then I started the third one accidentally thinking it was the second one, and I was kind of confused what was going on because it seemed like it just skipped out of nowhere. So I was like, oh well, I missed something, of course. So I found the second one, but the second one just seemed so boring. Like it was just like her complaining that she wanted to do a bunch of stuff and help and all this stuff, and it just seemed really slow, and I lost interest because of that. And I didn't finish the audiobook. The only book that I've read that is truly slow is the second Twilight, New Moon. And I remember that one was so slow. That one was so boring to get through. Oh my gosh. It was just like, wow, where is he? Don't get me wrong, I love Twilight. Like, yeah, so I love Twilight, but the second book was just so boring for me. I was just like, okay, get over it, you know. There's so many other cute guys out there, right? I mean, come on. But yeah, so that one was really boring, and I struggled to get through it. Once I did, I was happy because the third book was really good. The fourth book was really good. I love watching the movies. I still watch them time to time when I feel like I've watched. Actually, I don't ever feel like I watch too much Harry Potter. It's just when I like need something different, I will watch that, or Divergent, or Pirates of the Caribbean. So yeah. On the Marvel Timeline series, like I said before, if I didn't, I'm sorry. I can never remember what I say and don't say. But yeah, if you guys have any good book recommendations, I would love to know, because my favorite kind of books are young adult, not sci-fi, but like romance. I like anything with vampires, werewolves, fairies, you name it. I like all those books. So yeah, I mean, I've read a lot of books. I have the Amazon Unlimited, so I've read so many books on there. Back when I wasn't crocheting and I was just reading, I was blowing through books, and it got to the point where they were all basically the same. So I stopped because I was just so bored. It was literally the same story, the same kind of thing. Just different character names, and maybe, different, like, one, maybe a vampire, I don't know, but it was just all the same. And I was just so tired of it. I was like, yeah, I can't read any more of these. They're so predictable, which I don't mind. I'm there for the romance and the fun of all the magic and vampires and werewolves, so I'm there for that. So I don't mind if it's predictable. But I do like it when it keeps me on my toes too, because it does get boring after you've read like 50 of the same ones, just by different authors. So yeah, that's my view on it. So that's why I haven't picked up an Amazon Unlimited book in a while, because they're all just so similar. I did rent an audiobook from my library through the app. What was it? Oh my gosh, I can't remember what the name is. But it's an older book, and it was recommended by me when I was at the bookstore trying to pick out a book. And she's like, yeah, these series are really good, but unfortunately I don't have the first one. And she's like, you don't have to read them in order, but it's best you do. And I was like, well, I'm not going to read them out of order. That would be silly, like, especially if you kind of need to know what's going on. So, and I think there's like 20 of them in the series. It's so long. And I got it on my bookstore and I listened to it and I really enjoyed it. The sucky part was I was just not into books at the time. That was like 3 weeks ago, and the only time I could listen to it was when I was in the car, and I wasn't in the car very much that time, so I just, didn't finish it, and it got returned before I could. But maybe I'll see if Spotify has it or something. I didn't want to pay for it on Kindle because I paid for one book and I got halfway through it and oh my goodness, I can look up the book. She was so whiny. She was just so whiny, and I should have listened to the reviews. I don't mind a character who's unsure of the realm of whatever she gets introduced to. So, you know, when they're like, oh my gosh, I'm a vampire, say what? Like, I can't believe it. And then, you know, they have their doubts. And then, but eventually they like, is it the Shifter Academy? Oh no, it was the magic one. Let me see the all. There we go. I think it's this one. Oh my gosh, I have so many. It has like all my Amazon ones too. Would it have been most recent? It would have been the Wand Academy one. But I don't see it. Yeah, it was. I read the Shifter Academy. Oh, is it this one? Yeah. So I read the Shifter Academy and I got to the second book set and I lost interest. It was so boring. I was just like, she just would not stop, like, complaining and being like, I don't know. You know what? This looks like my Amazon. Why is it? I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, it was Audible, not Kindle. Duh. Okay. 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 Whatever. Oh, there we go. This is why I can't find it. So, let me see. Oh, the Broken Wand Academy. So, I started that book. And she was like, what? My grandma was doing witch stuff, and that means I'm a witch because she passed, and now her powers got passed down to her. She's like this super powerful witch who can like do almost all the types of magic. And she was just complaining, oh, I'm so left out. You know how cool that would be if I could do all the magic in the whole school and I wasn't just set to one group and I was like the only person? That I would have loved that. And if, you know, I mean, sad that her grandma died, but, you know, if you also was like, hey, here's a free ride to a magic academy, and by the way, you're a witch, I would have been like, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard of. Of course I'm going to be excited. No, the whole time she's like complaining. No one likes me. I don't like it here. I want my old life. Like, okay, then go back. And then she decides that she's not going to go back because she wants to stay for some weird reason. And she's just she's like, people are lying to me. I'm like, people lie in the real world anyways, like it's not any different. And she just nonstop complained about every little thing. And she was like so critical. She was like, I don't know, I'm saying like a lot, I'm sorry. She was just really critical of everyone in the book, and she was like, I don't trust this person, I can't believe this person. And then it's like, take the magic out of it. Everyday life is like that too, you know? Like, people are mean, people are nice. Like, you can't, I don't know. I was over it. And I couldn't return it because I read too far into the book. They said that I read too much of it. I think I read most of it. And then I got to like a little over halfway through and I was like, I can't anymore. This is ridiculous. Like, I was trying to be hopeful and hopefully she would stop complaining and embrace who she was and just be excited for everything, and she wasn't. She was still complaining and whiny about it, and I cannot stand whiny characters, male or female. I don't want a whiny character. I want my characters to be strong and independent, but also I want them to like need someone in their life, you know? And I'm there for the romance, like I said before. Like, I love romance. So yeah, I don't like it when books main characters are all whiny and boo-hooey about every little thing. Like, get over it. I don't know, maybe I'm a little too harsh, but whatever. I'm like, just get over it and move on. I would love magic powers. If you could have any magic powers, what would you have? That's a good comment question. Do comment below. Like, let me know what kind. I always curious what people think or would want for magical powers. Yeah, I would definitely have the power to orb. If you've never watched Charm, that's just like, basically you think of a place you want to go and you could just go there without having to drive or fly or anything. And you could carry things with you. So like if you're touching a seat, you could take the seat with you if you wanted. You know, you just appear in the place you want to be. So yeah, I think that would be really helpful. I would also love to read people's minds, but I don't know about that one sometimes. I think I'd rather have the orb on more. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any cool powers you would want, like flying, turning invisible. I don't know. Let me know. I'm always interested in what other people choose. Oh, okay. Yeah, so let me know. That would be a fun thing to talk about. I'm always curious on what people would have, or if you could be like, I don't know, this question's always so hard for me. Like, if I had to choose between a vampire or a werewolf or a fairy or a mermaid, I couldn't choose. I don't think I could. I would want to be all of them. I would want to be every single one of those. I think that would be totally cool. I know it's not possible, and if I had to pick one, let's see. I would probably either pick. Let me think. That would be hard. Maybe I want to say a vampire. I think I would be a vampire. Ouch, that really hurt my nail. Yeah, so let me just get this through here. Oh, sorry, these stitches are so small. I should do better at making them a little bit bigger. But yeah, so what would you be? Vampire, werewolf, fairy, you name, or anything else? I mean, there's probably so much I'm missing. I mean, you could be any shapeshifter. Like, what would you shapeshift into? That would be kind of cool, though. If I could choose what I could shapeshift into. Maybe a dragon? That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, so let me know in the comments below what you could be as a fantasy character. So yeah, I think that's it. Oh, So project wise, let me get that real fast because I saw this yarn on Alt Knots. She's a YouTuber and oh my gosh, I love watching her. She is, I don't know why, but I think she's just so much fun to listen to, talk to, and I watch her videos every day. And sometimes I watch the repeat ones because I just love them so much. But yeah, it's like this, she called it bloody yarn, and that's, I saw it when I first saw it. I was like, yeah, it kind of does, this is her bloody yarn. So yeah, she was making something out of this. I don't know if she ever showed what she made out of it, but it's really, really big. Let me, oh, what, okay. Let me just do it by the button. There we go. Now you can see the whole thing. I'm going to make a blanket. And it's funny because my husband's like, that looks like a strawberry shortcake ball of yarn. And then I instantly saw it because I was like, yeah, you know what? He is right. Like the dark for the strawberries, and then the lighter pink in here for the strawberry juice, and then the brown for the crust. Oh, you can't see the brown. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see on that darker red area. Do I have another area? But yeah, that brown, it's like a golden orangish brown color. And I got this color to make the crust of this blanket. It's going to be so thick and big. And so yeah, I don't know why my husband would want a blanket this warm because he runs hot all the time. But this is for him. It's a strawberry shortcake blanket. I do love strawberry shortcake too. That is delicious. I've actually only had it once. I have food allergies, and so I've only had it once, and I haven't found anyone who makes it gluten and dairy free, so I just haven't eaten it, and I don't feel like making it most of the time. I'm not a huge baker. So yeah, I do make a really good red velvet cake. If you guys do love red velvet cake, So yeah, but yeah, I'm working on this. I'm increasing right now. I don't know how many more times I want to increase. I think I just have to keep increasing if it's a circle, because I want to keep making it. Why would I think I need to stop increasing? Because if I stop increasing, it's going to dome down like a hat, and I don't want that. So yeah, there's that. So I was planning on doing stripes. My husband thought circle. He's always testing my limits and how much I can do. So I like that though, because it keeps me from doing the same stitch over and over again. Let me put this away last. So yeah, I like that. I'm not always just doing the same thing, because that does get boring. I think that's why I find I don't really like blankets that are just one color in the same stitch all the way through. It's just too boring, and blankets are big and it takes so much time. And that's why I like the granny squares, because I do one little square and I'm done. And if I'm bored of it, I can go pick up another project, and I'm not like, I don't have this big blanket I have to carry around with me until I'm done. I just have these squares until I'm done, and then I just save the squares in a bag or keep them safe. I do though, let me show you this yarn. So I bought this from Hobby. Here you go. Let me zoom in. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm gonna really have to figure out. It's almost worse without the glare. Is my head better there? But yeah, so I bought this yarn from Hobby a while ago, and originally I bought a purple, and it was like a very, very light purple, white to a dark purple, and I did a zigzag chevron, not chevron, but I did a zigzag pattern and switched every so many rows and changed the color and did it that way, and it turned out so beautiful. I love it. And it was a lot of work because I think it was every 5 rows I had to change colors, but it was well worth it because it turned out so beautiful. That one is on my Etsy account. It's the purple zigzag pattern, not pattern, but blanket. So I'm planning on making that sometime in this color, these purples and whites, and in these pastel rainbow colors. Let's get the other side, there we go. Yeah. I love these colors too. So I'm excited to do this as well because this will be so pretty. So trying to finish up the blankets I have now so that way I can work on those ones and not feel too overwhelmed with too many blankets, but we'll see. Oh, sorry, this is just not wanting to roll. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so what blankets are you guys working on with the fall winter season coming in? You know, always curious what other people are doing. I need to bust out some hats to put on my Etsy, some more hats. And I need, oh, I'm gonna start making bags and stuffies. I know that sounds like a lot, but the bags are really easy and really fast. So I'm gonna make 2 styles. I'm gonna make a crocheted one and a knitted one. They're gonna be the same style bag, which is, I don't have one down here with me. It's where you make the long rectangle and then you fold the corners up and then you fold it again. So I'm gonna make those styles, and then I'm gonna do some on the knitted machine, and then I'm gonna do some crocheted as well. So I think that would be a lot of fun, and hopefully people like those. Just trying to find, like, I know I love making the stuffed animals, hats, and blankets. I did like making those bags. Those bags were fun, especially as project bags. That's the whole reason I started making them, was because I was like, you know what? I need project bags that I can just put my projects in and keep them all organized with the hooks and everything. And I don't want to go out and buy project bags because crochet knitting project bags are so expensive. And I was just like, I can't see buying those. So I was like, why not use up some of the yarn I have in my yarn stash and get rid of it because it's just sitting there and I don't have anything else to use it for, and make these crochet bags. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, going to, oh my goodness, I am like struggling today. I was struggling with the baby blanket when I was working on it. So yeah, all right, well, last thing, do you guys have a yarn community you guys sit and talk to? I think as a stay-at-home mom, I'm missing conversation with adults, and that is not about kids because I talk about my kids all the time. So yeah, I want a conversation not about kids. I just want to laugh and have adult conversations. So today I went and thought I would try like an open craft at the like yarn store close by, but no one showed up. No one showed up, so it was only me, and which kind of sucked. And I waited around for about an hour to see if anyone would show up, and no one did. So yeah, that was kind of a bummer. I'll just have to try a different time, and tomorrow's a different location, another one that's close by. So I know I'm trying to be more social, which is, I was never really social, and now after having kids and I'm like, oh, and being by myself all the time, I'm like, I need to talk to people. Hence why I'm doing YouTube videos, talking to myself. Hopefully you guys are listening and still here. So I'm gonna be quiet now because I have nothing else to say. And you guys can just watch me crochet, and I will do this a speed crochet, edit it into a speed crochet. So let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, and let me just play my YouTube. I want to put sound over this part. Oh, okay. That's what my husband's for. All right, well, I'll see you at the end of the video. so I have one more row to do. This is only 7 and I need 8, but yeah, I'm not the most comfortable sitting in a chair with my arms on a desk. Maybe next time I'll try like you guys looking, like me leaning back and watching a show and you guys looking down at my lap, to see if maybe I can crochet longer that way. It just kills my elbows. Who would have thought? So yeah, I mean the square is not as big as it looked zoomed in, but yeah, I just have one more row. So I'm going to sign off and crochet this leaning back watching a movie or finish my YouTube shows that I like. So yeah, that was the second vlog that I'm trying out. So if you guys like these videos, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. I would love to build a community around myself of people who love art and everything else. So I would love that. And always check out my Instagram, Nicole Carey Art, and check out my Etsy, You Bet Giraffes. Yeah, and leave in the comments if you like something or if you don't like this view. I can always try it, or if you say no, this view is perfect, keep going, I'll just deal with it. Or if you want to see other things in my art studio, my art room, it's not really a studio, it's just a room, or any more projects that I haven't shown on here that you want to see, or if you want to see me crochet stuff. So yeah, I've got a couple different projects going on. I'm gonna try and bust them out because I need to get my whips down from 7 to like 4. I would say 2 blankets. No, I would say 5. I'm allowed 2 blankets, 2 stuffies. Oh, I have an octopus stuffy. I need to show you guys all that stuff. Oh, excuse me. It's upstairs in our room. I need to bring down. I'm so close to being done with that one too. But yeah, so maybe like 2 stuffies, 2 blankets, and 1 bag. Or 1 stuffy. I'll probably do 1 stuffy and 2 bags. I don't know. I just at least get my whips down a little bit further than 7. Maybe down to 4. That would be really nice. So yeah, that is it. I am rambling. I am sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Yeah, that's it. I will see you guys next week. I'm thinking about making more videos. If you want me to make more videos, leave a comment and I will. Like more vlogs of my week of crocheting, or if you want less vlogs but more just know of me of talking and me just crocheting, I won't be offended if you say that. Like if you're like, hey Nicole, you seem like a great person, sandwich it. Hey, you seem like a great person, but we don't want to hear you talk, we just want to see you crochet. But great art, like, hey, something like that. Or you know what, don't even sandwich it, just say, hey, stop talking and show me your crochet videos. I don't care, just comment below and tell me if this is something you guys are liking. I mean, I'm liking it. I'm liking the little chats. So yeah, I'm rambling. I'm gonna have my husband help me edit this video a little bit, speed up the part I was crocheting in, maybe go make a decaf coffee because I do love coffee. So yeah, that is what's going to happen. I will see you guys next week. Please like and subscribe. See ya.